Welcome. You have reached review time with Imperial. Today we'll be reviewing Power Season 6, Episode 3. Let's get into it. Now this episode is 50 Cent Curtis Jackson's directing debut. So let's see how he did. So this episode is pretty much you have Tariq is in college and he's starting to build his hustling empire in school, and he's running out of product. And he has the female that's with him now that's smart, and he has his other friend that's with him, and he's running out of product. So he dips home to see if he gets some product, but he had some product stashed from when he was dealing with Kanan, and he had his stash and it was in Raina's closet. So you had him come home, and Tasha has a new place, but he's really not feeling Tasha's living arrangements. So Tasha's basically like, I'm trying to do the best I can. It's only a 2-bedroom. And she was basically like, well, the little daughter not gonna be here. She gonna be with Ghost. So pretty much, you could stay in her room. So Tariq ain't feeling that. So Tariq pulls out a knot full of money to give to his mom, and she's like, take that money. And he lied to her and told her that Kanan left him some money, and that's how he had the money. So Ghost appears there. He shows up, pretty much asking Tariq what he doing home, and then Tariq ended up staying with Ghost for the night because he didn't like the arrangements at his mom. Meanwhile, Ghost telling Tariq that Tommy is still alive, but Tariq had this look on his face like, and so Ghost could tell he already knew. So he was like, man, listen, you can't trust Tommy, yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be able to trust you. If you fooling with Tommy, I gotta be able to trust you. And then Tariq pretty much gave Ghost a fake hug and said, you can trust me, So that's a suspect move. So you don't know right now which way Tariq is gonna go. So then you have Jason, who is the connect to Tommy. He's the connect to Tommy with distributing, giving Tommy the product. And they got him like he's untouchable. He's too in control. Like they making his character like he taking turns with Tommy and Ghost, where he's sitting like he Mr. Untouchable. Like nah, like what life don't. I guess it could work like that. I guess you say, but after a while, if you got a strong power yourself, you only gonna take but so much of that. And he's playing Tommy and Ghost against each other, and he know they got friction, and so he got Ghost paying him $100,000 every 2 weeks or whatever, and that's absurd or whatever. So Ghost is running out of money, and so the episode also entailed with Dre. He was in protective custody, and the Menace found out where his protective custody was and went to kill him before he shows up to court. And one of the detectives, FBI agents that was with Saxon, the black guy Coleman, he got killed. Well, he didn't get killed at first. He was gonna live. He got shot, and then Dre killed him or whatever. So that was crazy. Dre killed Coleman. He was like, and he cared, that Dre had a daughter and stuff. He's like, look, man, I got a daughter. Dre ain't care, so Dre killed him. Then Dre tried to get loose, but they found him in the airport. Either the airport train station, and they brought him back so he can testify against the Mendez woman. And now this was bogus. Now keep in mind, she's under federal custody, and she's under federal custody, and she's due for court. And Tommy's Connect wants her, because he wants her her territory, and he wants her, like, because she controls, part of her people controls, like, them being able to distribute or bring money product into, like, through the ports and stuff like that. He tells Tommy, yo, I want y'all to break her out of jail in a federal court. And he tells Ghost the same, I want you to break her out of court. So you got Tommy and Ghost both showing up to this courtroom to try to break her out. And Tommy's plan is basically to, he knows somebody, he slipped something in her drink, made her cough and get sick. They brought her out of the courtroom, put her into the woman's stall where he had Keisha in the stall sitting, and Keisha let Tommy know she was in there. Tommy and them came up, like, had his boys go up like they was the EMTs, put her on the gurney and everything. And so then Ghost is in there playing like he the utility guy, and he sees Tommy and all them in motion. So it's a moment when he find out that Tommy is the EMTs, and he's looking, and he grabbed his gun, but then he see the cops coming and stuff, so he kind of back off. But then the Bells bombing place block the cops off, and they disappear with the ambulance with the Menez woman, and pretty much she's in front of Jason, which is Tommy's connect, and pretty much tell him, go F yourself, and he shoots and kills her. And then Tommy like, oh man, why you had me bring her here if all you was gonna do is kill her? He said, because I wanted to kill her. So he's playing real messy game, and it's sloppy. It's real sloppy, and it's annoying writing. That, come on man, just get him out of here. Like nobody's gonna keep hitting up with that. They just say F it, let's just go to war. Especially if you're a goon yourself, you gonna have to, why you gonna say F it? So nevertheless, Tommy's looking at him, why you have Ghost do the same thing? He's basically saying, I have both of y'all do the same thing because one of y'all I knew one of y'all would get it done, and I was surprised that it was you. So nevertheless, Tommy's become more of a formidable asset than they would think he would be, and Keisha into the lifestyle, and now she wants to wash the money, but she's kind of shaky, like she ain't never done it before, so you could tell she's gonna mess up somewhere or whatever. So now she want to wash the money. Tasha is trying to come up with a way to start making money again, and now she want to open up a daycare or whatever. And then she got Councilman Tate gonna get them because they want James to, and he going through a divorce, so they want her to play nice. And so in order for her to play nice, she want them to allow her to get the daycare facility and all the approvals and all that on speed. And so councilman woman from DC, they're coming to push Councilman Tate's help push him over the top, and so he could get in. And so by doing that, they brought in a whole new group, and this woman's going through a divorce. You can tell her and Ghost is starting to develop a chemistry. On top of that, Councilman Tate, last episode, he beat up one of his people that work for him on his campaign. Now that, and come to find out, he's having sex with that guy's wife or girlfriend or whatever. And so you could tell there's gonna be some friction there coming up. And so in a nutshell, pretty much I covered everything. Tyreek got to find a new connect to get his product, and Ghost calls Tommy up, pretty much saying to Tommy, yo, we need to put our differences aside, and pretty much we need to go after Jason. And then Tommy like, what? So then you could put a plug in me afterwards? And he was like, nah. He pretty much told Ghost, like, I'ma still get you, and we ain't doing no business together, and pretty much you want me to help you join forces to get Jason because you don't got no team, you all by yourself. So now you have also you got Proctor. They trying to find out how they knew the Menez. Proctor used his contacts to find out where the Menez woman was going to be at, and so Ghost and both Tommy both came and got that information from Proctor. But Proctor didn't tell Ghost. Tommy came to him as well, and so Proctor he's scared of Tommy or whatever. Meanwhile, don't forget they have Proctor's daughter's book bag is tapped. So they really didn't get no information off that. But Dre, since now the Menez woman is dead, he thinking he free. But Sack's coming there pretty much telling him like, yo, you still on the hook. You need to help me bury St. Patrick, which is Ghost. You need to help me bury Ghost, and or your deal will be null and void, and we're gonna keep your daughter, pretty much. And then Dre is upset. So now you can see, like Dre, I could tell Dre is gonna end up somehow being Ghost's like ally or whatever. So that's gonna be interesting. But Dre is still dirty. And so Dre, it's just a matter of time. Dre gonna end up getting his clock clean. So it's just a matter of time. So that overall, the episode was just okay. 50 Cent directed this episode. The direction, like when it came to like the shooting part, I think that part went well. I just don't. The writing of it is like annoying and frustrating because it's just like the writing could definitely be better. It's kind of like they're putting stuff together, stuff that just don't make sense. It just like, come on, like even if they leaving little plot holes so that it could be filled in towards the end and the middle, like it still could be better written than this. Because like having Jason, like he's just glorified, man. Guys, to get him out of there. Like if I got an army, you got an army. We supposed to be partners, not you not you dictating the whole what's going on in my life. So Ghost need money. He reached out to the old snake dude that he already did dirty for money. So it's silly. It's real silly. The writing is silly. But in a nutshell, that's it. Stay tuned to next week. Hopefully the writing get better. Hopefully the episodes get better. Shout out to 50. It was solid on the directing, but the writing wasn't all that great. Subscribe, like the video more than anything. Till next time.